Yeah, just to finish on that point you said, whenever you give any big organization some power, at some point it can and will be co-opted. Yeah. And we went through this whole thing with freedom of speech and information in 2020, and we lost our PayPal account, and we had our issues with YouTube, and you could question why it happened, or you could just say, well, why don't we create a system where it doesn't happen? Because there'll always be a version of this happening in the future. Yeah. And that's just the way that it happens when you have a trusting system.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell everybody it's like, if you care about freedom, you should care about crypto.
Amen to that. I was speaking to Dan Held, and he said, Brian, without financial freedom, there's no other freedoms really.
Yeah.
How can you have freedom of speech if you can't even, have your freedom of finance? Yeah. And he has a very good point with that.
I'm really a big advocate that people should have as a basic human right today the right to have a bank account, to send and receive money. And nobody should be allowed to interfere with it. I don't care even if you think that they're doing something wrong, great. Arrest them, deal with them in the courts, go through due process. Because the problem is, in a modern age where you're eliminating cash and where so much of commerce is global, right? You're sitting in Philippines and you're earning money working on Upwork or something. Your ability to transact is your ability to live. Like, you're literally denying somebody the right to life if you're denying them the right to have those financial instruments. And so, yeah, that infrastructure is just super important, and it should be neutral, and it should be open, and it should be permissionless. And yeah, people will abuse it, but they've used cash for the last however many years. It wasn't that big a deal. And find some other ways to police it, because going after your livelihood is not an acceptable solution.
Yeah, it's a basic human right.
Yeah.
And we actually have the chance to give that to billions of people.
Exactly.
And I agree. Like, let them have that right, and then go do what you would normally do in the courts. I mean, humans have some now agreed upon basic human rights, and this is one of the ones that's still not there.
Yeah.
So we need to make it happen.
Exactly.
Michael, just want to say thank you to you and the team, and it's Matthew and Gabriel as your co-founders, and yeah, you guys are doing an amazing job with DeFi Yield. Super excited to be part of this journey with you. Again, I love talking about your app. I love my students using it. And every time I see what you guys are doing, it's just groundbreaking stuff. So you guys should be super proud about what you're doing, and the future looks super bright. So thank you for coming here and talking about it. Any final thoughts from you as far as the DeFi Yield itself, or anything in the future for people just to remember in this space?
I think that, like I said at the beginning, this is the biggest financial revolution in the history in the last 100 years for sure. And it's such a big opportunity. Anyone can participate in it. Yeah, there's a bit of learning curve, but on the other hand, it's never been easier. You can jump on YouTube, you can go to people like you, and you can learn these things. And just over time, you can imagine that there's going to be more and more value that's going to be added to this space. This is the dot-com boom over again. How many people wish they could have gone back to the dot-com boom and bought Amazon, right? They would feel like, it's like, oh, I missed it. You don't miss this one. Like, there is a lot of opportunity there for people who are willing to get involved. And you should, either ethically because you think that it's good for the world, or opportunistically because this is where the money is, and it's so good to be able to participate, and it's such a rich community, and yeah, it's really, really valuable. So hopefully we can play a part in that and really help make it easier for people. But whether you do it with us or without us, I think it's really worth getting involved in this space.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I don't care if you're 17 or 78, you can get involved and be a part of the space and protect your future. For people that want to get the app, help you develop it, do anything, what's the best way to find you guys, follow you guys?
So, of course, you can go to defiyield.app, and you can go and connect your wallet and start using it. You can join us on Telegram. We've got defiyield.app Telegram channel, pretty easy to name. You can check us out on Twitter. Again, defiyield.app, so pretty universal. I would say those are the three main places. If somebody wants to really get in touch, probably the best is through Telegram. And yeah, we'd love to talk to you.
Boom, there you go. All right, great stuff. Thanks for coming to London. Appreciate you sitting down. All the best to you guys in the future.
Thanks very much.
Just excited, man. Thanks for a great conversation.
You too.
Cool.
Fantastic.
There you go. Boom. All right, we're out of here. Thanks so much. See you all next time on London Real. Bye.